Blink Publishing presents A Better Me, written by Gary Barlow and Kate Spicer, read by me, Gary Barlow. Disclaimer. I was asked to go and record this audiobook in a dark room in Soho for 3 days. Instead, I've opted to do it at home, by myself, with no technicians or producers telling me how to read. Doing it at my own pace in my own home matches the way this book was written, with complete honesty and authenticity. However, from time to time, you may hear the odd car passing, the click as I press the record button, or a child complaining that they want to change the TV channel. Ignore all of that and sit back and enjoy my book, A Better Me. I dedicate this book to Colin Barlow, my amazing dad, and to Poppy, our beautiful daughter. Prologue. 17 stone, 2 pounds. If only you knew what's in my mind. I've got a recording studio at the back of the house. It's got a bathroom in its farthest corner, and that's where I go to be sick. Dawn goes to bed early, so if I get back from a big dinner, I go there because it's the farthest place from our bedroom that I can go. I lay a towel down to kneel on. Just the thought of laying that towel down now makes me feel sick. The first time I did it, it took me about 15 minutes to get the job done. But now it takes me 30 seconds. Fingers down my throat, and I press down. I hate being sick, but it's such a relief when I've done it. This isn't a daily thing, but it's happening more and more frequently. I'm weeks away from it becoming a real problem. It's starting to scare me because I'm relying on it. My logic goes, I'm on this diet and we're going out on Thursday, but it's all right. I can chuck it up afterwards. It is physically traumatic, kneeling down there and making myself sick. It shakes me up. I go back to bed and lie there awake next to my beautiful wife, my heart racing, throat sore, worrying and overstimulated. I can never sleep after I've done it. How had it come to this? I was a pin-up once, a teen idol, lead singer in a band called Take That. Gary, Howard, Jason, Mark and Robbie. You may have heard of us. From 1990 to 1996, I was never more than a few 100 metres away from screaming girls. We were Britain's first manufactured boy band, and I wrote and sang pretty much every one of their hits. Robbie Williams, the youngest member, left in 1995. A year later, the rest of us went our separate ways. I was 25. It was on the news, there were helplines for fans. Yeah, that band. I went solo. I was told, and I believed, I'd be a big solo star. My first album went to #1. The fame train kept running. The goodies it brings kept coming. The second album was a different story. It bombed. I was humiliated in a very public way. The headline, Take That's Gary, dumped by record label, was in stark contrast with what was happening for my former bandmate. Robbie Williams' star was in stratospheric ascendance, and he was riding a wave of credibility. He hung out with all the cool Britannia types like Kate Moss and Oasis, while I was holed up in my massive pop star mansion, chain-smoking, getting stoned and eating huge bowls of cereal. I can count on my fingers the people who remained in my life once I'd been dropped. It was a few rock-solid mates and my family. Dawn, Mum, Dad, my brother Ian and his wife Lisa. Everyone else legged it. I'd made a lot of money by then, and if I'd wanted, I could have retired on the royalties of all my hits. That wasn't an option. Hard graft and routine is all I know. Music is all I can do. When the label dumped me, everything I'd ever known was gone, and all the routine and discipline and usefulness that went with it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?